Hi guys, welcome to the introductory episode of the iAlpha project. What is the iAlpha project? It's basically just a space where we can embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We want to tap into our inner alphas and discover our true potential. My name is Pedro Alves and I'm the host, and I am a long-time personal training life coach, author, martial arts instructor, ex-father, brain tumor survivor, and a peg-fed individual. So I've had a big journey, and along the way, I've had a lot of mishaps. And the purpose of this channel is for us to find our inner alpha through various different means. It's not just another podcast, it's pretty much a sanctuary where we can come and find solutions to our lives and problems and share stories and look at different perspectives. Personally, as a brain tumor survivor, I'm a father of two, as I mentioned, a martial artist. I am a qualified therapist and strength coach. And I've walked the path filled with many challenges. And within those challenges, I was able to come across different obstacles that I taught different lessons, and I've learned different skills to allow me to make the most of those events. And this is a channel where I want to share my knowledge, as well as get other people that have helped me and mentors and other people in similar journeys to share theirs. Basically, at the core of the Alpha Project is a belief system that each of us possesses an inner alpha. This is a reservoir of strength and resilience. Uh, it's just waiting there to be unleashed, and through the practices of mind control, understand mind waves, understand how our bodies work, how emotions work, thought relates to reaction, past stories, pattern behavior. We can peel back so many layers of conditioning and self-doubt and try and find our true selves. But really, what does it mean to tap into the iAlpha? It's more than just physical prowess and external success. It's cultivating self-awareness. And there's three things: self-awareness, accountability, and perspective. Now, these three pillars are a big focus in the iAlpha project. Firstly, with self-awareness is the first step. It's about taking an honest look at ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, fears, desires, and without judgment. We do this through introspection and reflection, and we can begin to understand who we truly are and what we're capable of. But it's really tough being honest with ourselves. Next comes the stage of accountability. It's very easy to blame other people for your circumstances or where you find ourselves in our shortcomings, but true growth requires in taking ownership of our actions and choices. When we hold ourselves accountable, we actually reclaim our power to shape and change our own destinies. No matter what situation you find yourself in, yes, you may have no control to be in that situation, but when you look back, you realize that you co-created the situation, which means you had a role in it. Once we understand what role we took, we can then change our way of adapting to that to bring a different outcome. Perspective is the next crucial part in this whole process. How we perceive the world around us. So once we've taken that accountability, then we can actually turn around and look at things from a different perspective, change our patterns of looking at things through a certain filter. Like on Instagram, we all have a favorite filter, and sometimes that doesn't work for us in other contexts. So once we understand that, we can then change the filter that we see things, which means changing our perspective. By shifting our perspective from one of limitation, we can actually shift it to one of potential gain and possibility. We can open ourselves up to a completely different world. Along all of this comes with the very basic things between science, training, nutrition, belief systems. They all play a part in this role of self-actualization. Whether we're working with elite athletes, which I have before, I've worked with people with disabilities or high needs and special needs, big CEOs, just down to the one person who's unemployed. And the interesting part is that everyone is facing the same physical or cognitive challenges in just a different context. The focus still remains the same. It's to help each person uncover their full potential and their true to selves so that they can live their most authentic lives. Now, through my experience, even as an athlete, I've competed in national and international levels in swimming and martial arts, as well as body sculpting sports. And I've worked with this large range of clients, and I've seen the transformative process that when we can change that and we embrace our inner power, what we can achieve. It's not about achieving perfection or what we believe is perfection, but it's about embracing our journey, our imperfections. and the process of becoming the best version of who we are. And I find, many times we are looking for those best versions in other people. We're processing things and we're making other people accountable to be better. But what we expect of others, we need to be expecting from ourselves. Well, guys, that's just an introductory part. I hope you'll enjoy this whole season and these episodes. I invite you to keep journeying and enjoy this journey of self-discovery. We will share and tap into our inner alphas and change our limitations into possibilities. See you guys next episode.